At the moment it's about -6 degrees.
Looks like it's gonna snow tomorrow.
This is absolutely incredible.
We have a big problem. We're Chris, Charlene, and this is Holly. We've been living and traveling in our van for nearly 2 years now.
So we're currently in France, eagerly waiting to explore this place, but we need to get something done first. In last week's video, we drove all the way here to bring Tandy home for his vehicle check.
Unfortunately, we failed.
Now, the main reason for that was due to high emissions. So after speaking to some locals and a quick Google search, we're back again to give it another go.
Yes, it's good.
It's good.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What a huge relief. Good morning, bonjour from France. Yesterday we made our way to this nice little town called Montbelliart, and the main reason we came here is because there's this motorhome parking lot here by the river. Gloomy day today here, but we're still gonna have a bit of an explore around. This site here is actually free of charge, and then you just pay for the electric. And there's also like a dumping station and water and everything about 500 meters down the road. Look at this one.
Oh my god, so right now we're at this park and there are these ducks here, and one of them is called Canal mandarin, and it's got all of these wonderful colors on it. It's so beautiful. Even the shape of it, it's a bit different to the normal ones.
And this path that we're walking along is very icy, so you have to walk with caution here. Oh no, here comes trouble. Oh my god. Back off, son.
We have some naughty geese here.
And the water here is like semi-frozen. And then here carries on to the river.
We're heading to town because we're in France. We're our first time exploring here, and I want eclair or maybe a croissant to try it out.
And we just stopped by the van again to get my gloves because it's very cold. It's about -1, but there's this chilly breeze which makes it feel much colder. And like this small town here in France is really not weird, but we need some time, I think, to adapt to it.
Because we're feeling very cold outside and we can't find a cafeteria where they serve croissants, so we're gonna have our coffee now, and then later on we're going to have some croissants and eclairs. Well, Chris already ordered this. So this is our first pastry and it's really good.
So it looks like there was just like rat poison there. It's like it's red.
Yeah.
You have to watch out with the dogs because
2 spots there were.
yeah, if the dog eats that, it's very poisonous. I think they do it just for the rats, I guess, but you've got to watch out.
Yeah, that's why we have Holly always
Always
on
on
the
the
leash.
So we're back at the campsite. Well, we're back at the parking lot. Oh, it's just getting harder doing these easy tasks in the cold weather. I don't like it when it's too hot, but damn, I'm missing summer. Oh.
Ready to go?
Yeah. France is actually amazing for these spots. There's so many of these like little park ups where you can come in, empty, fill up, and even with the electric hookup as well.
And you
When
can
we
pay with the credit card.
Yeah,
It's
you
really
actually
good.
paid by card. It's a bit more expensive than we used to. We paid like €3 and it didn't even fill the whole tank. It's like 60 or 70 litres.
Really?
Yeah. So to fill the whole tank, it's like €5, so really expensive. But at least we don't have to mess about with the coins. Some of the places only take 50 cents coins, some only €1. So we always have to have like some small change on us. So it's a breath of fresh air that we can actually pay by card, although it was a bit expensive. And when we opened up like Park for Night, we were surrounded with these like little spots, airs or service stations, whatever you want to call them.
It's heaven for
Really
us.
nice, yeah, really
really
nice.
good.
So this is the third traffic light that we've got stopped on. So it goes red, then it goes green, and then we've driven like literally 50 meters and there's another traffic light.
And there's another one here.
Yeah, but this one has turned green as well, so it seems to be in sync. We need to kind of get used to driving in France because we still haven't got used to it really. It's very unique at least.
Yes, very unique. And even in the small villages, the roads are very narrow, and then you'll have like a center strip in a narrow road. So we need to get used to everything that's in France.
Yeah, there's a lot of speed
Turn
bumps
left
as well.
onto Avenue Aristide Briand.
There's also a lot of train rails.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness, this is so steep! So different out here. Mamma mia, why is he beeping? The weather here is very gloomy, and it's something that I don't like because it feels like the clouds are very low and you always see this kind of mist in the air, and I don't like it. Like every day, we've been here for a week now and it's been horrible all week.
At least it's not raining today.
Yeah, at least it's not raining. Yeah, that's true.
Left onto D9.
We're trying to go and fill up the gas, and look what it's showing us. In the middle of the forest. No way, maybe here, around the back, I think. Oh, Google Maps is playing up today. I think it should have taken us down there.
And the reason why we're looking for an LPG pump is because we don't have enough LPG in our tank, and looks like it's gonna snow tomorrow. Look at this. So that's a lot of snow, and we don't want to get stuck there without LPG. Look how cold it is. There's snow now everywhere. This is so different to what we're used to now, because there's no one here. You pay and you do it yourself. But even the way this petrol station is built, you know, it's very different. It's a bit old as well.
Let's try again. Looks like there's a dead spider inside it.
What?
I said there's a dead spider inside it.
Oh my god.
It's like it's years old. We've just stopped at the supermarket now. It's called Colruyt. We still haven't got used to the supermarkets here, so we're not sure which one we should be shopping from for the best value, but this is it for today. Well, it says price quality here, so must be good.
There are these kids playing outside.
It looks like they've only got a small football, so it's okay if they hit the van. It's not even a football, it's like a little plastic ball. We're actually in this town called Freudefontaine.
And it's not something that you see very often. Kids playing
Yeah.
outside with
Yeah, especially in this cold weather.
a ball. Yeah. It's like -1 outside. And they're playing out there. But they're so cute.
Yeah.
The total price is €47, and this is our first proper grocery shopping. And to be honest, I stayed there for 45 minutes. And Chris was waiting for me outside. And this happens whenever we go to a new country, because I'm like all over the place, you know? You have to adapt to their language, to how they are stored, you know, on the aisles. And from the supermarkets as well, you get a good vibe of the country and how friendly the people are, you know? And yeah, I really like it because whenever I go to a supermarket, I get to know them a bit more closer, let's put it that way.
And this is something that you only experience because you don't let me go to
Yeah.
the supermarket. She loves visiting all the different supermarkets in different countries.
Now in France, since we have the F letter on our number plate, all of these people, you know, all of the locals, they think that we're French. So we
Blend
don't
in
look...
nicely.
Yeah, we blend in so good with them. And for us it's good because they think that we're local.
But that's only until they start talking to us in French.
Yes. Then the only word we know is bonjour.
Bonjour. Actually, I studied French at school, but it was such a long time ago, I've forgotten everything. So maybe here in France, I
hard,
can bring
yeah.
it back.
Maybe.
When you live in your van, you kind of assume these like automatic responsibilities. So as you may have noticed by now, Charlene is in charge of all the cooking, like normal cleaning, and obviously supermarkets, as she really enjoys that. Whereas I am in charge of like the normal stuff, filling up the van with water, emptying the drains, sorting out the toilet, and anything like van related or like vlog related. So I back up all of the footage, I charge all the batteries. So what do you think, babe? We've got these like automatic roles and responsibilities.
I also have washing the motorhome as well.
Oh yeah, so that
From
comes
outside.
that goes with cleaning. Oh yeah, and I have driving as well, which is a really hard one. Although Charlene's a really good driver, but I kind of drive 97.5% of the time, I think.
Don't say that because whenever I drive, you're like, oh, look at this, look at this.
Yeah, that's because I'm a bad passenger though,
You
not
feel
because you're a bad
stressed.
driver. Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer when I'm driving myself, especially in conditions like this when there's a lot of snow and ice on the roads.
This morning we went into town and we couldn't find a place where they serve croissants and tea and coffee. So we bought an eclair instead. But from the supermarket, I bought this. I got some rice for Holly.
So there's nothing better than eating a nice meal in your motorhome.
So true. Chin chin.
Wine's good as well.
We don't do this very often, huh?
Yeah, I haven't had wine in ages.
I tried this recipe a few weeks ago, but today it's much better.
Yeah.
I really like it. I took Holly out. Now I need to put these in the cabinets, and it's time to make a cup of tea. Ooh, so cold out there. Where is it? Tia, come on, tell me.
What?
Eclair, where is it?
Who's Claire?
Look what I got.
Someone got to the chocolates. It was so good though. It was really good. Charlene's been waiting to eat this eclair all day. First she wanted a croissant. She couldn't find one. Then she got an
believe it.
eclair. And it's gone.
And now it's gone.
Holly doesn't care. Look at her.
You waited when I was at the supermarket? Oh, come to mama, come to mama. It looks so good. If you ever come to France, make sure to have one of these. They're really good. Delicious. I'm ready for bed now. I told you it was going to snow. Good morning from a winter van life in France. It's so beautiful. Last night I waited so much for it, but
didn't start. And then this morning I woke up to this. This is absolutely incredible. Ooh. There's only a thin layer of snow. It's like 2 centimeters only. Wow, this is amazing to wake up like this. Let's have a look at our Tandy. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Wow, it's so amazing to be here. I love it here. Yeah, last night we had a good night's sleep. This morning the kids came again and they were playing with the snow, you know. They were fighting. With the snow you see everything different. It really changes the landscape. I really love it when it snows. This town is very quiet. As you can see, no one is passing by. Holly's awake. Holly's really enjoying it. Come here, Holly. This way. I really love this church. It's so beautiful, especially in the snow. Wow. Someone's very happy. You're very happy today. Okay, let me give you another one. Good girl. Holly's in her full spirit this morning. Look at her. She just woke up.
As you can see, I'm not as optimistic as Charlene where this cold weather is concerned. I'm happy I've got this seat here and a very large window, my favourite window in the van, especially in winter, when I can just look outside and enjoy the freezing temperatures with a warm cuppa. It's actually, I was just checking now, -2 degrees right now, and then tonight it's going down to -8. So I'm not looking forward to that.
And the way I look at it, you know, this is the end of winter, so it's going to be our last few days here with this snow, because then, yeah, it's spring again. So I really want to be in the snow for the last few days, you know, like a kid.
This boat is already freezing here. It's not going anywhere because the river is mostly frozen. Looks like she's only got 2 paws because she places them nearly in the exact place.
Look at this. Woohoo! It's snowing and Chris is out of bed. Woohoo!
So I've actually finished all my work here in Central Europe for this season, which means that in the coming weeks we're going to be able to travel a bit more and move away from the center of Europe. We do want to wait a few weeks though before we start moving about so that winter passes, and we're really looking forward to spring, or at least I am, because Charlene's still in love with the snow. I've had enough of it after a really long winter. But I have to admit, this canal is pretty impressive. It's partly frozen in this end, and then the further you go up, it's more and more frozen.
going to our next parking spot. But before we go there, I want to buy a baguette. And Chris is going to tell me how I'm gonna tell them in French. Tell me, Chris.
Pardon? J'ai besoin une baguette.
J'ai besoin une baguette.
Merci
Beaucoup.
beaucoup.
Maybe you
Baguette?
should go and buy it. What do you think?
Well, you're actually in your slippers, so I think I do need to go and buy it. And the French baguette is actually now on the UNESCO list.
Yeah?
It's like
Oh, we read that.
UNESCO
Yes.
recognized food.
Yes.
The French baguette. But is it as good as the Maltese baguette? That's the question. Can I have a baguette? Big one? Soft? Do?
Look at this! So big.
Could kill someone with it. Got another one.
It's really ridiculous, huh?
Why?
To have that in the middle of the
Why?
road when there is enough space.
Just to stop speeding, I guess.
Yeah, but they're everywhere.
Imagine these at night. There's just a little bit of light on the road. If you don't know about them, you'd easily crash into the pavement. Another speed
Another one.
bump.
Wow. Oh, look, it's got ice cubes on it. No. Take it.
So, French baguette.
Here
Let's
we
try
go.
it. This is not all of it, we've still got more left.
Yeah.
Wow, this place is really beautiful. There's a lot of snow everywhere, but managed to park it in reverse. And we're just beside this frozen river here.
I think from now on we're going to stop at the bakeries much more often.
Yeah, we've also got some pain au chocolat for later on. Making these videos in winter gets really hard. It's hard to use the camera with the gloves, and it's really hard to get out in these freezing conditions as well. At the moment it's about -6 degrees, I guess. It was -7 an hour ago, but I guess it's warmed up a bit. And yeah, it's pretty hard getting out here to film. But this place makes it slightly easier because it's so beautiful here. Like, the park-ups here in France have been amazing so far, and I can only imagine how this place is in summer. We definitely need to come back and like do a proper French tour in the summer period, because we're really in love with these park-ups. So right now we're walking just along this river and everything's frozen. Whenever I'm going out just for like a short 20-minute walk, I just put my hat on, and halfway through I always regret it. I should have worn the beanie because my ears are freezing cold. So we just parked up over here at the end of this pathway. Really beautiful spot. It was a really quiet night with the stars, And today the skies open up a bit. Still a bit cloudy and foggy, but we can see some blue sky at least. It's actually quite a popular spot with the locals, I guess, because quite a few cars during the day come and go to come and walk their dogs. They normally come like for an hour or two or for a quick jog and then leave. But yeah, 10 out of 10 park up.
Yes, come, we have a problem. We have a big problem.
Let's see.
I was preparing our breakfast and I heard like a sizzling noise coming from underneath here.
A sizzling noise. So where's the water? So basically what happened here is the same as last week. Underneath the little drain where it normally drips water out to the ground, that's blocked completely. It's totally frozen. I just went and checked because of the really cold temperatures last night. So what happens when any water is coming through here, it starts leaking out slowly. And yeah, Charlene was just doing something and she had a fright because she heard some sparks. I think it's where the water touched the boiling heater. When we're in freezing conditions here, like -10 at night and less than 0 during the day, we just really need to switch off the water altogether and then just switch it on when we want to use it. We were switching it off at night already just in case to prevent this happening, but it looks like we need to do that during the day as well, just in case. So this is definitely one of the downsides of van life in winter here, especially when you're in cold conditions. In regards to our water tanks, the one inside is normally quite good because we keep the heater on at all times in freezing conditions. And the two drains that we have, one at the front and one at the back, those are underneath the van, so they tend to get a bit cold. So what we do in these conditions, we put like a little bit of antifreeze from the wipers, mix it up with the water. Obviously that is water that's then going to be drained out, but it helps it from freezing, because keep in mind, if it's like 20 or 15 degrees in the van and -10 outside, the heat of the van stops it from freezing at least sometimes, but the antifreeze helps it quite a lot. And with the back one, with the front one, sorry, because the back one is normally quite good because it's so close to the heater, but with the front one, it tends to get cold in that area in the front of the van, so that definitely needs some antifreeze to stop it from freezing on nights like this.
In winter, you might know by now, because we get a bit more lazy in the morning. We always wake up around 9, 10-ish.
Yeah, it depends what time we sleep, I'd say.
But you can't really wake up early around 6 a.m. because it's very cold outside.
It's the coldest time.
We wake up around 10, you know, so we can leave around 12 from our parking spot.
In fact, what we found really weird is that the lowest temperature is normally about 8 in the morning. So if at night, for example, it's like -8, -9 during the night, like at 6, 7, 8 a.m. it goes down to -10. And then like at 10 a.m. it starts getting warmer, which is really weird. I would have thought like the coldest time of the night would have been like 3 or 4 in the morning. But it's actually 7 a.m.
And when you do van life in winter, you kind of build this new character of yourself that you never know that it existed, because you have to be very strong, you know, because you have hard times and hard days sometimes. So that's something that I learned from van life, which I'm very proud of, to be honest.
And luckily we have this heater, which we're really happy with, and it keeps us warm.
With so many problems so far, that whatever happens now, you know, you see it differently. And you always learn from it as well. You want to go out and play? Where's the ball? Get the ball. Let's go play. It's really beautiful now.
The sun's out.
Yay! Feeling in winter, I think, when you have everything covered in snow and then you have the sun, you know, coming out just to warm you up for a little bit. It feels so great. And I can see as well
footprints of an animal that passed from here. This is a frozen lake. No, not lake. Frozen river, sorry. And I'm seeing footprints, maybe a fox. I don't know, maybe an otter. You ready, baby?
Yep.
Let's go!
It's time to leave this place, as we always say.
Yeah, it's a lovely spot.
France has got so many beautiful park-ups that we don't need to say that because we'll find a nice one where we're going.
Yeah.
Today we're not really going to head anywhere nice though, right? We're just going to do a lot of admin. We need to do the laundry, we need to go supermarket. You want to buy some more croissants, right?
Yes.
Croissant, not more. You want to buy a croissant because you still haven't had a proper one, have you?
No.
What else we've got to do? Supermarket, LPG, fill up the fuel as well. A lot of stuff to do. Come on.
Woo! Woohoo! So I got a plain croissant. I got these are the ones that I really love. I don't know what they're called, but they're really good. Have it. What do you think about these? They're really good, huh?
Very good, very good.
They have some custard as well inside. Really delicious.
I can taste it, I can taste it.
We're so happy now.
And the sun's out as well. But I think we'll close the vlog here for today. Hope you enjoyed coming with us. If you did, hit the like button. Helps us out a lot. If you're new here, subscribe. And then we'll see you next week for another one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.